Hello, data warriors, and welcome to a frosty new chapter in our explainable AI odyssey. Today, we're plunging into APLR classification, automatic piecewise linear regression classifier, using the charming penguins dataset from Seaborn. I'm running this in Google Colab, chopping it into clear code blocks so you can waddle along with me step by step. Picture this. We're classifying penguin species, Adelie, chinstrap, gentoo, based on their measurements, and we'll use interpret to peel back the layers of our APLR model with local and global explanations. APLR's a curve-bending beast for classification, and we're about to see it strut its stuff in the Antarctic chill. Grab a hot drink, settle in. Let's explore these feathered friends. First, let's assemble our toolkit like seasoned researchers. In Colab, I kick off with pip3 install interpret to snag the interpret library, our golden key to unlocking model mysteries. Then, I haul in a hefty arsenal. NumPy for number crunching, pandas for data wrangling, Seaborn to fetch the penguins dataset, and a slew of sklern tools, train test split to divvy up our data, accuracy score to gauge our hits, and classification report to break down the wins. From interpret, I summon APLR classifier from the Glassbox module, our classification champion, and set up inline visualizations with set visualize provider and inline provider. This ensures our XAI plots pop, right in Colab. No extra fuss. Now, the dataset, I load it with Seaborn's load dataset, penguins, and zap any nulls with dropna. A peek at df.head reveals our stars, species Adelie, island Torgerson, bill lengthen 39.1, bill depthm 18.7, flipper lengthen 181, body mass 3750, sex male. It's a penguin parade. Let's linger on this penguin's dataset. It's a scientific gem worth savoring. After dropna, we're down to 333 rows from 344, 11 pesky nulls gone, likely from bill or flipper gaps. We've got 3 species. Adelie, the small and scrappy ones, chinstrap with their snazzy neck bands, and gentoo, the big, sleek divers. Features? Bill length measures beak length in millimeters, 39.1 for that first Adelie. Bill depth is beak depth, 18.7 there. Flipper length tracks wingspan, 181 for our pal, and body mass G weighs them in grams, 3750, a solid bird. Island, Torgerson, Bisco, Dream, and sex, male, female. Add context, but we'll zero in on the numeric quartet. Bill length, depth, flipper length, and body mass. This data hails from real Antarctic expeditions. Biologists measured these waddlers to ID their species. I set X as those 4 features and Y as species. Adelie, chinstrap, gentoo, then split with train test split, 20% for testing, random state 42. We're ready to classify. Before we jump in, let's unpack APLR classification. It's a game changer. You know, APLR aggressor from last time. Piecewise linear regression for numbers, breaking data into segments like bill length affecting MPG differently at different ranges. APLR classifier takes that same trick, fitting multiple linear pieces, and flips it into a multi-class classifier. Imagine bill depth maybe 18 millimeters separates Adelie from chinstrap, but past 20 millimeters, it's all gentoo. APLR catches those bends, turns them into probabilities, and picks a species. It's more flexible than standard logistic regression, nabbing nonlinear patterns. I fire up APLR classifier, fit it on XTrain and YTrain with XTrain column names, and predict on XTest. The payoff? Accuracy 1 to 100%. The classification report sings. Precision 1.0, recall 1.0, F1 1.0 for Adelie, 31 samples. Chinstrap, 13, gentoo 23, 67 to 67 perfect hits. Suspiciously perfect? Let's dig deeper with XAI. Time to crack open the XAI treasure chest. Local explanations. I call APLR.explainLocal on the first 5 test samples, named local interpretation. For the first, it predicts Adelie. Bang on with the true Adelie label. Contributions. Bill length at 2.1338. Strong, Adelie push. Its combo with build depth mm soars at 4.7507. Monster influence. Flipper length mm length mm adds a modest 0.2041. But negatives tug back. Build length mm body mass G at negative 0.5313. Build depth mm negative 0.1486. Body mass G negative 0.057. Build depth mm body mass negative 0.0476. Resisting Adderley. Flipper length mm and its body mass combo. Zero impact here. The graph on screen? A bar chart with a colossal orange bar for build length mm, build depth mm stretching right. Adderley's beak signature, joined by orange for build length mm. Blue bars for body mass G combos jut left, pulling away. That beak combo clinched it. Classic Adderley. Let's flap to the global view with APLR Explain Global, named Global Interpretation. Feature importance across all predictions. Build length M and body mass G tops at 1.4915. Huge. Build length M and build depth M follows at 1.3385. Build depth M and flipper length M 1.2832. Interactions dominate. Solo build length M is 0.741. Flipper length M 0.619. Build depth M 0.323. Body mass G a puny 0.0415. Solo acts take a back seat. Combos like build length M and flipper length M 0.2494 and flipper length M and body mass G 0.2863 add flavor. The graph you're eyeing? Horizontal bars. Orange tightens for build length M and body mass G, and build depth M and flipper length MM extend right. Species defining duos. Solo build length MM and flipper length M in orange too. No big blues. APLR shifts negatives locally. Interactions are the global champs here. Let's feast on this output. It's a penguin banquet. The head showed Adderley. Build length 39.1, depth 18.7. Flipper 181, mass 3,750, small, sturdy, Torgerson-born. Accuracy 1.0, 67/67 correct. The report breaks it down. Adderley 31 samples, all 1.0 precision. Recall, F1 flawless. Chinstrap 13 samples, same perfect 1.0s. Gen 2 23 samples 1.0 across the board. Macro and weighted averages 1.02. Locally, that first Adderley call, build length M and build depth MMs 4.7507 is a beak-shaped sledgehammer. Build length MMs 2.1338 piles on. Adderley's short beak shines. Negatives like build length M and body mass G minus 0.5313 and build depth MM minus 0.1486 fought back. Gen 2's heavier, deeper beaked, but lost. Globally, build length M and body mass GS 1.4915 and build depth M and flipper length MMs 1.2832 rule. Build length splits Adderley from Gen 2, depth, and flipper tag chinstrap. Biologists cheer. Short bill, Adderley. Long flipper, Gen 2. Spot on science. Why is this XAI output flapping fantastic? Locally, that Adderley hit. Build length and depth is 4.7507 dwarfed all. Shows APLR's piecewise precision, bending where species split. Build length MM's 2.1338 doubles down. Adderley's beak is king, but body mass GS negative 0.057 and its combo minus 0.5313 hinted Gen 2, overruled by beak power. Globally, interactions like build length MM body mass G 1.4915 and build depth MM flipper length M 1.2832 outshine solo features. Penguin species are a team effort. Solo body mass GS 0.0415, barely a whisper. Size alone doesn't cut it. Compared to basic classifiers, APLR's flexibility and these orange-heavy XAI bars, build combos blazing, give us a richer playbook. In Colab, those plots pop with show, beak interactions steal the spotlight. Let's roost with this icy tail. We nabbed the penguin's dataset, a waddling wonder, trained an APLR classifier to a pristine 100% accuracy, and used interpret to spotlight its brilliance. Local explanations pinned Adderley on its beak duo. Global ones crown measurement combos as species royalty. APLR's piecewise wizardry, paired with XAI, turns penguin stats into a vivid saga. How bills and flippers sort these Antarctic stars. Grab this code, tweak those measurements, and ID some penguins. This XAI plunge has me hooked. Hope it's lighting up your data passion too. Until our next chilly quest, keep those curiosity wings flapping.